Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the live stream. And yeah, it's been a while since we've done one of these, but we're going to be designing something today. If you've seen the last episode, then you would know that I mentioned potentially building a police station at Copperhead Creek. Because I need an iron farm, and what a better place to hide an iron farm underneath than the police station job that's already up for the golems anyway. So yeah, we're gonna be designing that. I'm also here on a test world. Why do I always keep saying wailed? What the hell is a wailed? We're on a creative test world where the other randoms and even some of their close friends come and design things, but we've picked a little plot out here that's a fair decent bit away because we don't want to show anything. There's so many spoilers in this world, so we're gonna just carve out this corner of the world for ourselves, and then yeah, we're just gonna be doing most of our design work for Randomcraft specifically here. I've actually been doing some work this morning on my my own test world. I'm tidying it up and everything because I want to do some more stuff in there with you guys. Maybe some tutorials and things like that. Maybe eventually make some of my schematics accessible, and maybe even the actual test world download. We'll see how things progress in the future. But for now, we're going to be doing this police station, and I've already laid out kind of a framework for it, right? So it's going to be the front facade. There's going to be a door there. There's going to be one wide windows here. There's going to be some pillars. We're going for a very classic brownstone kind of look. If you guys know what that is, it's basically like you'll have like the gray corner pillars or like cornerstones, and then a lot of it is just going to be brick and that sort of thing, right? So that kind of block palette. And then after that, we'll just add some copper pipes and thingamabobs into it to make it feel more steampunky to suit the needs of Copperhead Creek. And so yeah, door's going to be here. There's going to be a desk sergeant stood over here. Then there's going to be the bullpit here, with maybe like a back room, like a little cafeteria, like the kitchen area that you have at the police stations, and maybe a staircase up to the second floor. There's going to be two separate holding cells here, and then like a little communal holding cell in the middle here, where they just chuck all the miscreants in, and then slightly more dangerous people have to be separated, so they're going to go in there. And then maybe two offices down here for excuse me, for like the lieutenant and a sergeant or something like that. And then upstairs will be the captain and maybe some administration. Not quite sure yet, but we'll figure that out, right? So first thing I want to do is actually raise up this whole thing by a little bit. So we're gonna take this, and we're going to take that, and we're just gonna raise this up a little bit. We're gonna just stack this up by one, stack one up. Okay, and then we're also going to replace the bottom bit. Replace region with air, because I actually want this a little bit higher off the ground, so I'm gonna need a foundation underneath it. And I think to start off, it's probably best if we just stick to like just regular stone bricks. We'll texture and all that sort of stuff later. So let's just see here. Yeah, so we're just gonna fill in. Is there an easier way of doing this? Probably is. Actually, there is. Let's just take this layer like that, and we will stack that 2 down. There we go. And then we can take this, come all the way over to there, and replace yellow. Sorry, I don't know what's going on with my throat today, but oh well. Stone bricks. Like that. Okay, now we got like a kind of a foundation, and don't think we're gonna need these corner bits anymore. So let's move along. Okay. Now we kind of have a foundation. Now the other question is, I probably would want to pull all of the in where maybe take that out to the bottom row. Okay, bear with me for a second. Something like that, and then we can do stairs. Maybe have them like that. Okay, now we're getting to a decent foundation. I think what we can do next is at least put a floor into this thing. Again, we're just gonna stick with what kind of floor are we gonna want? Probably some kind of stone. No, some kind of wooden floor, maybe. You know what? Let's just go for replace air with Bruce planks. For the time being, we'll do that. Right, now we got kind of a floor in here. Okie dokie. Now we can think about this a little bit more logically. Did I leave wool under there? No, I did not. Okay. Don't actually need that stone under there either, but whatever. It is what it is. Okay, so that's gonna be that. Probably have this an actual step up. Yes. Alright, now let's place all of these. That's gonna be pillars. Okay, and I also want cornerstones here, 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 here. So those ones are gonna go up a little. We'll figure out how high each floor is gonna be in a bit. Whoops. That. Okay, got that. Starting to take shape already. I like it. And welcome to those of you guys that joined right after the introduction. Nice to see you here. Okay. Now, all of the leftover. All right. Well, let's just make this. Get some stairs again. Let's see. We're gonna make it. Actually, you know what? Let's make a freaking copper desk. That might look cool, actually. Then we'll replace that. All of the stone underneath there. Planks. And we'll texture all of this up in a bit, right? Okay, so we have a nice copper desk, which I think is pretty cool. And then... Okay. All of these other walls... Let's just think about this logically for a second. You're going to need doors to this thing. Doors. doors there. Blank. Blank. Bum bum ba-dum bum. Okay. We need some bars there. Bars there. Bars there. Bars there. So let's get some bars out. Okay. So bars are gonna go like that. Alright, we're gonna have some doors. Doors. Nope. This way. So one door there, one door there. Okay. Now I think we're ready to do this. Going to replace all of this. Replace yellow wool with bricks. Just for the time being, just straight up bricks, texture. Okay. Then windows are going to need to be at least 3 tall. So we're going to do frame these in. Three tall windows make for good one wide windows. Oops. Okay. I think we can fill all of this up. The inside. Okay. I think the rest of them are going to... Did I lose my... I lost my axe! Oh no! Okay. These ones we're going to stack up that 1, 2, 3, 4. So stack 4 up. Oh! Ha! I was like, why didn't that work? Stack 4 up. There we go. Okay. And these ones. Very, very basic structure at the moment, but I mean, you guys know how the design process works. It'll take a while. Why do I have infested? Get out of there! I always do that. I always end up getting infested stone bricks in my inventory somehow. And then when I get to wanting to build the thing, the schematic tells me, you don't have stone bricks. And I'm like, no, I do. I do have stone bricks, thank you. Okay. Might change these pillars out to quartz thing. But we'll figure that out. We'll figure that out. Okay, then what I'm thinking is, what if we frame these windows a little bit more like this, right? I could do. Yes. Yes, that is gonna look quite spiffy. Oops. Okay, so like that. And we'll put stairs in that. Okay. I don't have any steampunk music. I only have cyberpunk music. Synthwave. All good. Good. Okay. Then that tells me that we are going to need to bring this up at least 2 more for now. So I could just stack it up by 4. Let's do this step by step, right? Stack it up by another 2. And let's see, we're going to put there. Is that where it was? Yes. So that's gonna go like so. Okay. Very nice, very nice. I do feel like this doesn't feel right. Put that. So put that. Okay, that does feel better. And need to fill in this. That. Okay, just the front that's gonna be like this, and obviously with a bit of textures, it's gonna look quite a bit better. Okay, let's maybe put some windows into this. So we're gonna need some paint. Oh, that was wrong of me. Don't think of that. Paint. Make some black glass paint. Those here. Should it be bars? I wonder if it probably should be bars, right? It's gonna be a police station. You don't want people vandalizing the police station. We put bars on the outside. But okay, let's just stick with windows for now. Windows for now. Okay. Starting to take shape. So we want at least a 3 high doorway. Guessing. Yes. Nice. Then probably do something similar here. Yes. Okay. Starting to look very, very industrial police. I mean, it's meant to be Victorian in the end, but we'll get to that. Get to it. What's the next thing that we're gonna need for this front facade? Honestly, I'm starting to think I need the texture in now before anything else, because otherwise I getting a little confused as to what I need. I do want to round off the door a little, like that. Should work. I hope a golem can still fit through that. Okay. Going to need. Thinking. Obviously, you need some trapdoors around the windows. Wondering if I should put them there. Should I put them like there? Should I put them there? Tough call. It'd be nice to have them as like supports for the pillars, but then again, if I do them like this, then I could also really reinforce this whole build by doing that. I think I kind of like this. I do. That's not gonna work. Okay. Let's start with. Let's do it like this. If you like it. I might also change out the pillars for walls. I feel like it's a little too thick. So change that out for walls in a second. That's probably going to be for the best. Okay, there's walls in here. Dang it. Alright. Right, that is looking a little bit better, but now I'm thinking that could make it better. I want to make these feel a little thinner. Maybe we also don't do the top bit because it's starting to feel real thick like that. Them. That. It's not perfect, but it does look a little bit better. Hola, Enigma man. Welcome, and good morning to you. That's probably pretty early for you, right? Okay. We're gonna have it like that. This, like this. You could try slabs along the top if you want them to connect, maybe. Yeah, I might. Thing is just that this whole trapdoor design of mine is getting in the way. But I guess if I just do the slabs over the very top, it should be golden. Thing like that. Yeah, I like that. Love me some slabberoonies. You gonna pop on and me company this live stream? Help me out a little. Your your steampunk expertise would be invaluable at this point. Yeah, get off my desk, dirty son of a. I just want the summer to be over. Everything is sticky. I may do a few just having my morning. Okay, cool. Having your morning tea. That is very important. Also feel like this could probably utilize some slabs. Yeah, could benefit from some slabs rather than stairs. And yes, indeed it does. Okay. So I definitely think we should probably do these guys here. Because it needs to feel like there's some kind of door, right? Even though it's a too wide door. And yes, summer sucks. Summer does suck. Real bad. Starting to not know if I like this, but then again, I should stop fiddling with things like that. You know, look at things from a distance more often. Right? So, I mean, it's starting to look like something. I'm actually wondering if I should maybe just. That looks way too thin. Do that. Okay. It looks like something. It's gonna need a lot of detail again before up to scratch. Let's get started on the inside a little. And we'll start by building up the cell walls. So we could probably have, let's just see here. Probably just do for a slab, ceiling / floor sort of situation. And maybe have it. Got one there, so probably there. Means these things need to be. Oh, but then again, if that's there, then that's. I don't want them sticking through, so I could just double up on have that. It has a trim. Yeah, okay, let's do that. 3 up. 3. Battle. Battle. Will be there. Okay. Got it. Huh? Okay, and let's just straight up. Actually, should probably make these doors be tall, wide, because technically our policemen are golems, and they need to be able to fit through the doors. Then, right? So. Yeah, do that. Okay. Although our pups are all small enough. If the golem needs to get in there to do something with a miscreant, you just rip these bars out and walk in. we'll say that that's how they do it. That's fine. Okie dokie. So that means I can now do from there to there. We want to replace, jeez, like it. Replace air with spruce slab type top. Boom. Gotcha. Alright. Very dark in here. Okay. Which reminds me, also want to keep up the trim appearance, but I can't, put the planks like I do there into this wall, so we're just going to use stairs from the the desk. Okay. Stairs around here. Here. Very dark room, this one. Maybe it should be a dark room. Maybe that's what it is. The forensic scientist's office. Easier than trying to replace the door. Okay, is that all of it? Yes, that is. And then, okay, before I put the stairs in, because otherwise it's going to get dark again, we are going to figure out some kind of lighting scheme in here. That's a problem. Now I have top slabs. Maybe I should have just done the whole thing with planks. No, but I like having that extra half a block height down here. All right. Color scheme wise, I think I'm just gonna chuck down some friggin' sea lanterns now. We'll work out how they are actually going to fit into the floors in a little bit. Right? Corners. Just so that you guys can actually see what I'm doing on stream. That's the important bit. Not really about the lighting right now. I've made this mistake in the past. I've made streams and stuff like that a little too dark from things I was doing, and it's right. We're just gonna chuck a few of these in here. Maybe just a few down the center, so in the middle of the room. We'll figure it out in a bit. Okay, so that's good. Stairs, stairs. And we do that. Okay, it gives us a nice little trim around the outside. Okay. Okay, that's all of it. Okay, and I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay, so what is next up on the agenda then? I'm not actually going to do the interiors of these things. That's not. We'll leave that. Maybe we'll just at least put some buttons on each side of the door so we can get in and out. If you do want to do anything in there, put a button there. Actually, no, it shouldn't be a button inside. Should be a button inside. Shouldn't be a button here either. It should be levers. Right? Levers. They only open up at the bowl the inside. Put them on. Right. You can even leave them all open. Now, there we go. Okay. Now, I want a staircase. This area here, and then we can figure out how we're gonna do the next floor. Right? But at the same time, I kind of want to get this block palette color scheme thing finished here. So you know what? Let's start with the walls. Right, like that. I do replace bricks with, I think, still like 50% at least bricks. And then we'll do 30% granite, 20% polished. Wonder if that polished granite is still too much. Actually, might be. Undo this. Let's change the variable. Let's think we want a more of a like 70, 20, and 10 distribution. Better. So there's some patches. It's still supposed to mostly be brick. That looks a lot better. Okay, we got that down. Right? Now, what about the brick? The stone brick? Do we even want stone brick? Or do we want, like, deep slate bricks? We can test it. You know, we could just give it a quick little test, see what happens. So we're gonna replace again. We're going to replace the stone bricks with, let's do like a 70% deep slate bricks and 30% cracked deep slate brick. Because it's meant to be the gray bricks. That is kind of the style that it should be. But I mean, we're not really playing by those rules, are we? So I kind of want the style, but maybe, yeah, maybe we go for the deep slate. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna do that. And then the stairs. We're gonna need these stairs, and we're gonna need Actually, just type in deep slate. Deep slate. Need slabs. I'm gonna need the wall. Maybe we do some polished for the wall. Yeah, because then we can mix in some of that. Yeah. Swap all of these out. Although I was trying to do it with wall edit, that's just balling. Type all of that out. Gonna do. Then I have to go through each stair orientation. All that. Just gonna do this by hand. I can place these things faster than I can type. So that's how that is. Middle one. Everything just looks better with slate. It really does. Don't get me wrong, I like my stone brick still, but slate's just so nice. Like in the middle of the Industrial Revolution, London, everything's sooty, all the coal and all the pollution and thing, everything's just black. I like that. I like that aesthetic. Why not? Take out the wall. And we'll just put in a few of these bad boys, and then we'll do those bad boys. Okay. And then slabs. I mean, the slabs I could have done. It's too late now. Is what it is. Dang it. Okie dokie. That is looking like something. Then what I actually wanted to do was we're gonna need windows. Maybe white there. Yeah, that works. And then we'll do same on this side for symmetry's sake. Did I do that right? Nope, I did not. There we go. Yeah, I should have just had more windows. I didn't need to put down all these sealant. But oh well. Oh well. Done now. Yeah. Now what I'm thinking is probably be a good idea that then maybe make some kind of balcony. Also, I need to put something here at like street level because it's not meant to be this big. It's actually one layer too thick, to be honest. So I should probably just do this now before I forget. Otherwise, I'm going to end up building a building that's using way too much deep slate, and I do not need that anymore. Have one that said region air, that one. Okay. Okay. Yeah, because there's going to need to be like stuff here, you know, at like street level. Like path and there's some bushes around the outside and all that sort of stuff, right? But what I think I want to do here is at least have this be, you know, the hang a little bit. Now, I know I'm deviating quite a lot here from the Victorian style that I started with, but yeah, that's what it is. It is what it is. And yeah, whatever. Looking Shinezi. Hey Tavo, welcome to the stream, dude. How you doing? You still holding up all right? I don't know what I'm doing here right now, but we'll figure it out. What it is. You should make a police station that looks like a badge. That is just corny as all hell. No, thank you. Oh, we don't make Legoland builds here, mate. Make them nice. Nice. Let's see. That was all a mistake. I shouldn't have done that. Not have done that. Should not have done that. Now what I should have done. Just hit me. Just hit me. Okay. Now what I need to do. Set with myself for not doing it sooner. Actually, you know what? Quickest way to get that wall back. Do this. This. What? Did I not type that right? Back one. Up. That. And this one. Gold. Yellow. The wool. There we go. Okay, we got the wool back. Now, going to need those gaps closed up again. Okay. I'm kind of stuck. I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing. What? Oh. Oh wait, that could work. Really work. Okay. I'm taking it a little too far. Okay. Then here I'm thinking we do those again. Gonna be alternating from the bottom windows. Kind of interesting. Yeah, Of course it's square, it's Minecraft. Now it's gonna take, there needs to be like an awning over this side with a police car underneath it, and there needs to be pipes coming out of it and all that. But I mean, you gotta start with the base structure first, right? That's kind of how this works. Unless you're making a circular build. Yeah, it's just the way it is in Minecraft, but you kind of start off with something that looks square. That's the way things work. Also, if you look at the style of Victorian police stations, they were square. It's not like I'm making this up myself. They just were square. Okay, so yeah, I should have waited. Should have definitely waited. 3-5 before I did any of this. What do you call it? The texturing. Like the pillars and the bars, not so much the bricks. Well, the bricks is the bloody focal point of the style. Again, we're going for a Victorian steampunk police station. If you look that up, you're gonna see that 95% of them were brownstones, bricks. What I want is, yes, again, the 3 high windows. I'm starting to not like the fact that they're offset from the bottom one. I want them in. I do actually want. So, how are we gonna do that? You should make an execution chamber at the top with an electric chair powered by lightning. That might be funny. Yeah, why not? Pull in this again. Getting confused about what I'm doing now. Okay, so we want the windows to be there then. There. Let's do one less at the top. Gonna make sense in a second. At least I hope it. Have those there. Again, sorry. Less there. So we can do something a little bit bigger here. Have this. Actually, yeah, we do it there. Do it there. We just kind of make a big something like. Something nice and big like that, middle there. That. We'll see in a second. Okay, got to go to bake some stuff. Good seeing you and the Randomcraft peeps having fun. We miss you at Atlantia. Yeah. Over. Oh. That. I mean, maybe the problem is just that I'm trying to make this as round as possible, but you just block. I don't think that's actually going to work. I think this window needs to be inset a little bit. So let's do glass, get some black stained glass, and we'll make this shape more or less for now. Enigma Man has come and gone. Thing. Okay. We're gonna have that in there. I was saying before, there, right? That. Maybe we can make a pattern out of it in the actual window here. So I should go for a full circle. Let's reevaluate. Second. We want 3. Up. Big window. Big window. Yes. Oh man. Item? Why did it? Okay, starting to like this a lot better than before. Yes! Much better. And then we can actually have a roof going that way. That actually comes across this. And the rest of the roof going that. Yes! Okay. Gonna end up looking epic.
Why, hello there.
Well, hello there, sir.
And how are you on this fine, glorious day?
Diddly do you do.
I need to teleport to you. Have a little look at what you're doing. It's different looking in person than on stream.
Yeah, it is. That's why I said.
I'm sorry. Are you making McDonald's?
No, I'm not making.
No,
a
he just put a big M over here.
That's not what this is.
I just see yellow and red and instantaneously think McDonald's.
Yes.
100% original concept.
Yes, with what's his name? Donald McRonald?
Donald McDonald. Yeah, Donald
McDonald. Why the B though? That doesn't make any sense. Not that any of this makes sense. But okay.
I didn't name him. He's a clown. They lack regular naming conventions.
Yeah, but what's it? Donald McDonald. Donald McRonald would be perfect. I'm sorry. That's just how my brain works.
Well, he's actually French and loves bonbons.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hence the Bonald.
Oh, that's the Bonald.
Hence the Bonald.
That's for the Bonald. All right.
Since I was watching on stream.
Got anything to add to this? Feel free. Collaborative effort if you want.
And I like the switch out to Deep Slate because just the block variance for Deep Slate is. Honestly, I hated the name. I didn't really like the name Grimstone.
No.
To be honest, but I really, as you know, was not a fan of the Deep Slate change for the name. But goddamn, it's definitely my favorite block now.
Yeah, just with the amount of variance that it has.
Oh yeah, right. For texturing, it's sublime.
Yeah.
All right, so we got some prisons in here.
Yes.
Jail cells. Jail cells.
Let's see, where was the one that I did?
Rather snazzy desk.
That and the red one. Going to go.
Excuse me, sir. Sir.
Huh?
your building's floating. We need to talk about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I made the foundation one too thick, and I was like, oh, poop. I'm gonna end up using more deep slate than I need, so I should probably not do that. Just deleted the bottom layer.
Oh, that makes sense.
Okay,
I thought you'd come up with some anti-gravity technology.
I mean, that would be great. I'm still waiting for the floating cars and flying cars and the floating skateboards and all the things that we were promised back in the 80s, 90s. Still haven't gotten any of
Back
that.
to the Future has a lot of times for Martin McFly lied to me, and he's got a lot of explaining to do if I ever meet him.
Yeah. Yeah, this building's still gonna need a lot of detailing in the end, because I'm not 100% happy with how the front is looking, to be honest. But I know where it's going, and I'm trying to not just blow it all up before I get there. So
I mean, it definitely looks fortified.
Yes,
that I like it,
yes.
which is good.
It did start off like I did some research this morning, and well, I've been doing some research this week about like Victorian police stations and stuff like that. And it's definitely... Wait, I went and made entirely too many windows here. Yeah, it did. These all need to be closed up. No, not all of them. What am I doing? That one needs... Yes, that. Like that. Side... This one. And
yeah, you got to turn the 5 into a 3.
Yeah. There we go. Better. Okay. I was doing some research on like Victorian police stations. Looked at a whole bunch of pictures and stuff. And I mean, it's hard to because they're just completely flat, square little buildings. The Victorian police station. It would look absolutely horrendous if we made it like that.
Yeah, I mean
Minecraft.
that's one of the things, right? So I often hear people like say like, oh, you go and look at like somebody's build, and then some sort of, I don't want to use the word know-it-all, but I'm going to use the word know-it-all, will come along and be like, you know, that build's pretty square. And it's like, yeah, but there's a difference. There's a difference between a boxy build and a build that is square, because buildings tend to be square. Like,
yeah,
just historically speaking, most buildings are square.
Yeah, exactly.
Except things like lighthouses and stuff, but that's because of wave curvature and stuff like that around it.
Yeah, yes.
Make it square, but you can have problems. Science and stuff.
Yeah,
know,
but especially
so they
especially when you're building out of when you're building in a specific style like Victorian. They were all pretty square.
Yeah.
So, you know, you're trying to strike that balance between making it look historically accurate, but at the same time, not too square in Minecraft.
Yeah, there's some bits that I've done on some of the other builds at Copperhead Creek, like adding in like side awnings and stuff like that, just to like extrapolate some of the shape and take little bits further out, so it kind of makes it a little bit more sort of visually appealing, despite it still being a square. But it is
essentially
you're
still
right. Victorian buildings are square. Yeah, it's just how it is.
Yeah, exactly. Here. That does quite. That.
Are you making like a shield shape?
Yeah, I'm trying. Again, not enough space to work with.
I mean, the fact that I said you're making a shield shape probably means that it's all right. At least it's somewhat close.
It's somewhat close. Yeah. So, do I do it with? How am I gonna do this? I don't want to just use glass. Make it like a stained glass thing. I'm gonna try and like inset something. So I'm thinking if I take there's maybe some prisma. You know what?
Go lazy with it. Just put a load of glass panes floating, and then just message Magic and say, "I want an armor stand of a golem looking like he's been thrown through the window."
I mean, that is a genuinely good idea. I would actually like to see that. No, I was thinking something along the line of. What am I doing?
This is going to sit on top of your iron farm, right? This is like the output for that as well.
Yes. Well, no, this isn't going to be the output for the iron farm.
It's just going to be like an overflow.
No. I'm just going to hide the iron farm under there. Maybe make a on-off switch where you could technically funnel if like you change the water stream. One goes to lava and one goes to a bubble vapor if you want to grab one of them for yourselves. But then it'll probably most of the time just be on lava blade, and I'll make like a pipe that goes over to a base for it. I don't like that. Yeah,
I have decided I do not like this.
No.
Are you wanting glass in these windows?
Yes. Black glass.
I'll just pop glass. Yeah, I'll just pop glass in these windows for you. I want to help, but I also don't want to like start overtaking your project. So I'll just
no. Go for it.
I'll just pop glass in all of these little empty.
I guess we'll just. I guess go for the stained glass look. I don't think there's gonna be a better option with like stairs and stuff.
But I'm pretty sure that's exactly how cathedral architects work as well. They were just like, we'll just stained glass. Sod it. We'll just put some stained glass there. We don't know what to put there.
Yeah.
We're sick of stonemason and
exactly.
Just stained glass.
Makes sense. But then again, now it ends up with like a T, and I don't like that. I'll make it an I.
Excuse me, you don't like T? How dare you?
I don't like the letter T in there. It wouldn't have made any sense, but an I for Iron Golem, yeah, makes sense. Right now it kind of looks like a wonky eye of Sauron. If Sauron was jaundiced German.
A jaundiced German?
Yes. Please tell me you can put all of that together.
Hey, I've been up for like, what, half an hour?
Please tell me you can put together how I got to jaundiced German from this. Please.
Yes. I'm getting there. The back.
Yeah.
Do you have any ideas for the back yet?
Back and sides are still very much open to discussion. I know how long a 2-hour stream is, and usually I can only get as far as finishing the front of a thing. And then I go and I do the backs and sides, and then that leaves a little bit of mystery for my viewers when they get around to actually seeing the episode. They're like, all we saw was the front, let's see what he did with the rest of it and the insides and all of that. But I was thinking, I'll probably need some kind of like back alley kind of parking lot sort of thing at the back, with some back doors for maybe a couple of squad cars or something, something along that line. Probably this roof isn't gonna have space for anything.
So the top floor or the upper floors of a police station tend to be like office spaces, and the very idea of an iron golem sat at a desk doing paperwork has amused me.
Yeah,
just gonna throw that out there.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Magic could have a lot of fun with that.
Well, there could definitely be a few like villagers working in here too, probably. Because the golems would be the actual police force, but you need administrators, you need forensic people.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you need someone to do the paperwork, and I just can't imagine iron golems being that great at paperwork.
Oh, their hands are way too big to even hold pens.
Yeah,
they can hold. They don't even hold weapons. They are weapons.
Finally found a use for those jumbo pens for iron golem use only. Never like those things. Bloody point in them. Right, so top floor does.
I think I'm gonna need at least one layer. Thing because otherwise I'm gonna fail to bundle it, so go up one more. Dang it.
In those lower windows above.
Oh, thanks. Yeah.
Yeah, the
works. Yeah, it's gonna need pipes and all that kind of sort of stuff. So, I mean, feel free to do whatever you feel like doing.
It's going to need pipes.
Everyone needs a good pipe,
right? Yes. Keep remembering I'm on stream.
Uh-huh. Yep. Always when I'm playing with you that I have to like double check myself when I'm speaking. Usually on stream I don't have that much of a problem.
Oh yeah, I mean
as soon as you pop in.
My episodes, in terms of raw footage, they're about 3 or 4 times longer than the edited things, but I have to cut out so much.
Wait a second. Hang on.
Hello.
Oh, my windows are too high, actually. Yeah, we might have to double up.
I mean, we could just raise the side windows on the upper floor. Yeah. It makes no difference. Like, you won't notice. So yeah, I'll just raise them.
Well, I mean, you would notice when you got administrators in the offices up here, and they're just like eye level with the bloody wall and not the window.
But that's to health and safety. It's to make sure they can't fall out. They're safety windows.
I was just gonna double up the floor.
Paperwork does make you want to do unspeakable things to yourself. So
yes, that is correct. That is correct.
So it's to prevent them from doing that. Maybe the iron golems they've had enough of the amount of workplace-related deaths due to hatred for paperwork, and they just thought, well, we're just going to raise the windows.
No, I don't like the shield either. Okay, that's okay. I know what I'm gonna do. I'd rather go for a police star than the shield. The shield just didn't look in that scale. Police star, it's gonna work better. There we go. All nice and neat. Like, I'm not one of those people that like has to have symmetry and everything, but sometimes it's good to. Sometimes it would annoy me if it wasn't.
Oh yeah, when I was doing the build apprenticeship with Shalon, I was teaching them about faux symmetry, how something can look symmetrical, but it's asymmetrical, but it's been made to look like it's got symmetry because there's like weighted. You'll understand what I mean, right? Like where like an area is weighted as much as the other side, but they're not symmetrical. They're just they have the same amount of stuff in them.
Yeah.
That was a difficult thing to try and teach Shalon. I mean, pretty much anything's a difficult thing to teach Shalon, but that was particularly tricky.
Okay, now for the roof. And honestly, I dread the idea of even putting a copper roof on this thing. Genuinely dread that.
You could use nether brick, I guess. There's a few houses with nether brick. I think the majority of the builds planned for the scholar area are nether brick.
Let me just give me 1 second. See something. Where's those pictures that I was?
Windmills are nether brick. I just like saying Nimrose windmills. Just pleases me to say. Okay. Let's have a look at these.
Let me just see here again about these. Section 1000. Honestly, they're mostly like slate roofs. Most of them have slate roofs. Not even black, like genuinely slate. Gonna need a chimney. Sort that out in a second. Yeah. Slate roofs. So this thing's just gonna be framed in slate, and I genuinely don't think that that's a bad idea. So let's start with some action. Let's do tiled slate. Then again, that doesn't really texture. I mean, I could just go for. Yeah, it does have enough area. That. You okay down there?
Oh yeah, I'm just trialing out some
Yeah.
window designs.
Okay.
But yeah, I just love doing windows. Got a thing for windows at the moment. I've never been a Mac fan, so I suppose it was only natural. I know that Knight's not been around, so I thought I'd insert a dad joke just in case you were missing them.
That genuinely no, not really missing. Not really missing the dad joke.
Genuinely no, I don't miss them.
Nope.
Maybe the roof part of those could be slow. Or the.
Yeah, I think with texture, this is gonna end up looking. I like the fact that it's getting framed in with slate. And I obviously need to get counted and stuff. Yeah. Not gonna say that I'm not liking it.
I mean, this is 100% a Victorian style build.
A bit of a caricature of it, but yeah.
Well, so a lot of Victorian builds, it was like pretty much the first era where standardization in terms of buildings sort of really became prolific in the UK.
Mm-hmm.
So like if you come around to the front and you just sort of like look at it, if I turn around and said this is a bank, you'd believe it. If I said this is a police station, you'd believe it. If I said if it's a workhouse or a school, because they all had the same blueprints essentially, because they was just like, I see, it's a government style building, and they literally just selected from a certain amount of models. We still do that now in the UK with hospitals and stuff. They follow the same sort of schemes. Right, let's put those there.
I want to get the basic structure roof in. Feel for how full scale how it's gonna actually end up looking. Definitely need some chimneys coming off the side walls. Probably, yeah. That's actually a good way of filling in the space between the two windows. 2 fat chimneys went up. Straight up like that, and the other side, of course, as well.
No, I prefer the other design.
This isn't interfering with your window design, is it?
No, it's fine.
Yeah. A chimney on each side. Obviously, more texturing and stuff needed there too. And then...
How dare you imply? I think if there's anything, we should replace it with bright pink wool and call it a day. Be like, it's done. It's fine.
You, my good sir. All right. Cycle that.
Well, we're at the right location for psychopaths to congregate, so it's fine.
Huh?
Well, we're at a police station. Victorian era didn't really have the most psychopaths ended up in a jail as opposed to mental asylums in the Victorian era.
Oh yeah, that's true. Fair enough.
So we are in the right location. Right, let's pop it. Oh, to get the fudge away. See that? That was restraint. You're welcome, everyone.
Well done, Enigma. So proud of you.
I'm going to get myself a victory tea in a bit.
Considering your language use in your own streams, actually genuinely impressed.
Okay.
This is not looking. It's not looking terrible.
Well, it's one of the things. I'm actually going to say something very possibly useful. One of the best ways to look at building in Minecraft, and it's something that's definitely helped me, is to look at it like you're sculpting clay, because it's always reworkable. So as long as you're getting some form of the shape in and stuff, it doesn't matter about some of the little bits.
Almost always a work in progress.
Yeah, like nothing has to be final. Yeah, some people are just sort of like, right, it's my first attempt and I'm not going to revisit this ever again. That's it. Just whatever I get on my first attempt is how it's staying. Not barely anything of my first attempt stay.
Yeah.
Go around the other side.
Need to. The thing is, I need to work on my other architectural tiles. I make entirely too much of just one style. I really need to work on my others, like Victorian, like Steampunk. They're all things. I know Steampunk technically is just Victorian, spiced up a bit, but still, these are styles that I don't touch enough, that I don't practice enough. Really want to get that master rank at some point. Builders Hub. That's one of my goals.
Steampunk's not something I'd really done up until Copperhead Creek, which is why I was like really sort of happy with doing it. It was like a nice little challenge. The storehouse was difficult at first to get my head around, even though I mean, you've worked in England, so that we have a lot of Victorian builds. So you'd think that I'd just be like, right, well, I know exactly what I'm doing. And there was a level of that once I got over my own stupidity that it was a bit like that, and I was like, oh, this is actually okay. But it was still a massive learning curve, just because the block palette and stuff. And I've done sciencey builds for ages now.
Yeah. But like for all the time that I've done Cyberpunk, it's not a style you can get used to. It's just not a style you can get used to because there is nothing to get used to. It's all in science fiction. It's fiction. It could be absolutely anything. It's not like Victorian where, like you said, there's a build palette, there's a style.
Yeah, there's a scheme to it. Yeah,
there's a scheme to follow. Cyberpunk it's 100%. You have to come up with something on your own. There's certain parameters to follow. You know, it has to look sleek and modern. Actually, no, that doesn't even apply. It has to be neon. It has to be grimy. That's it, right? Anything else, you got no other parameters to tell you, guide you. It's all on you. Come up with something.
Yeah, it's. I think that's one of the things that I enjoy about doing more futuristic stuff is that they're obviously when you're doing something historical, even steampunk, obviously, like we were saying, it follows that sort of Victorian thing. But futuristic stuff is like you can do whatever you want because it's futuristic, so you don't have to. Even the bits like certain things, like in a lot of cyberpunk stuff, there's like an undercurrent of like heavy Chinese influence within it. You don't have to listen to that. You by all means you can, but you don't have to. You can go completely off piste with it.
You can go complete USSR if you want. It's just I think it's
I've gone cyberpunk Mongolian.
Yes, exactly. I think okay, obviously there's certain elements of it that's baked in the culture, right, of cyberpunk. Most writers like Philip K. Dick, and they took a lot of inspiration from the Asian culture. They've always been seen as being ahead of their time, tech-wise, right? And I think that's probably where that influence came from. But it's a dystopian future. It could technically be any kind of authoritarian, or at least any kind of culture that has history of authoritarianism could qualify for. So that's why I said USSR. You could do that. You can make a not going to say the word on stream with the N and the thing, kind of, you know, cyberpunk, something like Man in the High Castle, but then doing it more futuristic than that.
No, 100%. Yeah, you definitely could. I think there should be some more deviations with cyberpunk in terms of like popular media, other than just sort of like the Asian influence. I would love to see like more Russian influence stuff, because I think some of the Russian designs from like the mid 20th century for like buildings and vehicles are absolutely insane. I've got no idea what they were taking when they were coming up with some of it, but they are absolutely mental.
Well, it's the same with Japan. You know, it's a culture of exclusionism from the rest of the world.
Yeah,
that causes them to come up with wacky things that you've never seen elsewhere.
Speaking of, this is completely not Minecraft related to a degree, but I'll swing it back around. Have you seen the new Russian military armor? They're what they've called the Centurion Armor.
No,
because that is the most cyberpunk sci-fi stuff I have seen. I'll send you a picture on Discord.
Okay.
Because when I saw it, I was like, yes.
that's it. Just yes.
Yeah, I was genuinely, I was like, okay, this is when somebody's like, yeah, you know, we shouldn't be scared of the Russians. No, I'm just going to send them that picture. Just going to send them that picture and just be like, you sure?
Are you sure about that?
You sure? Because I think you should. I think you should be scared. There you go. That's the
have a look.
Russian new Centurion armor. That it has like plating on it.
Yeah.
That can take like 50 cal rounds and just dissipate it. Like it's literally it's almost tank quality armor.
Yeah.
And they're called the Centurion Armor. And when I saw that, I was like, okay, we've reached Star Wars of levels of
reaching levels.
They just look like stormtroopers. That's what they look like. They just look like.
No, they look a hell of a lot cooler than stormtroopers, my dude.
No, but it's that sort of styling, you know, with like the plate and like the helmet.
Yeah.
I was like, these are perfect. So yeah, I'd love to see some cyberpunk stuff. I might actually do like a photo bash of that Centurion armor for some designs at some point. Maybe I'll do that on a stream. I've not done an art stream in a very long time.
Yeah. All right, well, this is starting to look like a very cool haunted manor.
Yeah.
I mean, it could work. It could work. Enigma, I said pipes.
I'm gonna run. We'll run pipes. Pipes last.
Going to keep these chimneys nice and simple. We're going to go. Need a campfire.
One of the ways that I end up doing some builds like this is how I did the mine build and the storehouse as well. So like see how this has got like 4 symmetrical windows. I like to imagine like how that progresses over time, like over the period of like say 30 or 40 years. Like you'll see it in like old images of like Detroit and New York, like a window gets bricked up and then like because they were like we need to run aircon pipe work through there, so that window we don't need it, just break it. So I go through the same process in Minecraft. So like one of these windows on one side will get removed and I'll brick it up.
Yeah.
And then I'll then add pipe work in to kind of add that fake aging in.
Yeah, I like that idea.
It's it's just I found that it's easier than me just trying to guess. Or like randomly add in a pipe somewhere automatically. It's kind of like aging the building rapidly. So I'm gonna like that window there. This window here is gonna go. And then I'm gonna get some bricks. Bricks.
Chimney sweeps. I have a good old London build without any chimney sweeps in it.
Well, it's relatively easy. We just build an orphanage, and that they tend to have doubled uppers. Or a workhouse is probably more the sort of thing. The question is where am I going to run this pipe from, and where am I going to run it to?
No? Let some of it through. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's perception. It's not floating. Not floating. That also, breaks up the smoke quite a lot and look like just 3 massive pillars of smoke coming out of each side.
Yeah.
Although I think I might trapdoors up. Flames the acacia and I don't.
this. There.
Then I don't. Dang it. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's go for nether brick. Then all colors. That's looking spiffy. Oh, it's really dark upstairs. One needs textured. Having one. That one. Oh. Okay. Then we're going to need to texturize them. Very, very weird. Very, very. Had a night. At 4, but Mike was. Don't know what's going
I'll make the chain as well.
Remember that I what's
it? No. Just, I'm gonna warrant that. Just no.
just gonna start building with netherite blocks. No, this pipe doesn't look good. Netherite blocks, that would be perfect. Pipe.
That's exactly it.
So wait, I want to do this by hand. I don't want to go overboard with the texturing of the roof. So bricks plus tiles, or bricks plus polished, bricks plus regular cobbled. Probably polished.
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 This is for texturing the roof.
Yeah. Because tiles is like very much darker.
Yeah, it is. It is darker. Yeah.
General. Okay. Good. Going to base. Deep plate, brick slab. Here about. Type top. Top one. Yes. Top. 40. Polished. Slab type
Oh, I need 1 second.
Huh?
3, 1.
Okay.
Just drop down. Yeah.
What are you doing?
That's this one.
Okay, you know what? I'm not going extra on stream now because it requires a lot of typing. That's gonna hell. So let's think about Awesome. Whoa.
Sorry. Just needed to hop over.
Jesus. What were you doing?
Oh, I was over at a little another section of the map grabbing something. Real quick. Should pop this in.
Now you got me curious.
Oh, these here. Like if I here, I'll show you. Where is it? Let's just grab a block. A block. It doesn't matter what it is. That beautiful little panel there.
Yeah.
I just wanted some little electronic-y bits to do like gauges for side bits. I'm gonna stock some of these at some point.
You better do that if you're using it in a design I have to build. Boys, what the hell, man? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Probably. Five. Six. Nine. Oh, that's what I forgot to do. I'm an idiot. Although, okay, I know that there's something glaringly wrong. Fix that. Three, four, five. Starting. 4, 5. Right, and about right. Up 1. Down. 6. Okay. I think that would make for a decent thing. Cost. Yeah, it is. That just does not look level at all. Yeah. Get right. Like that. Yes, 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 indeed it does. Yeah. that. Dang it. Good. Which go. I think that.
Oh, I see what you're up to back here.
What am I up to?
Some sort of extension to this building seems to be going on. Can't fool me.
It's just a awning for police car or something. Nice big police truck.
Oh, I do for police car somethings. Just something police car-ish.
Yeah. Something along.
I think I want to put in.
Seriously gonna make me decorate with shields. Son of a. It does kind of stick out a little bit. You know, in the it's a bit on the bright techie side.
Oh yeah, it needs to. I need to replace it with the more steampunky one, but I don't have any on here.
Oh,
I'm gonna.
It's
I've got like a
then.
bunch of. Yeah, I've got like a bunch of like map bits. It's like this bit here, the 2 high bit. It should have like the map art that makes it look like the pressure bit, you know, with the glass and stuff. So it kind of has like a little pressure gauge on it. But some bits like that have to be done after the fact.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just trying to figure out where I want this pipe to go. I cannot decide where I want this pipe to go.
I think
It's just
Bruce. That up. Later. 2. Okay. So it is going.
Would you be completely against the idea of putting in a support buttress to this chimney, dear sir? I feel like I should at least look at one for momentarily. I'm just trying to figure out where I would start. It would probably start there, right? No, we just stand back and stare at that. Nope, one block lower than that. Yes, somewhere around there.
Huh?
Don't worry, I'm just talking to myself more than anything.
Yeah.
Level up.
I was playing around with complementary shaders yesterday, and it's cool and all. It's kind of like it says. It's based off of BSL, so it's great that it has that. The leaves and things don't wave when you're indoors and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And it does look a little crisper than BSL does, but it messes up my sky, and I don't know why.
I mean, a lot of those BSL edits that people have done, you can still do in BSL. That's why they're I'm not saying that one in particular, but I've looked at a couple. I think one's Astralex, and the settings that it has in it, you can literally just do in BSL anyway. I think the problem is BSL, in honesty, as great as it is, and I do love it, it takes a while to set up to get it exactly how you want it, and it is complicated.
Honestly, that's why I
find the menus are annoying.
That's why I just use TechThor. His videos on shaders are absolutely exquisite, and in his description he has a copy pastable for the settings that he shows in the video. I just did that. They look amazing afterwards. Yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense to do it that way, to be honest. Like, because the settings are a nightmare. They really are a pain.
They are. Okay. This police station's looking pretty decent.
Maybe that needs to go.
Huh?
One needs to. I'm just talking to myself.
Okay.
That's a little bit better.
Yeah.
That's a little bit more shaping. And then I will texture that real quick.
Okay. Well, oh, I don't have my. Oh man, I missed Rio. Terrible. Always just pops in to say hi during the streams, and I didn't have my chat up. Rio, if you're watching this in the future, if you come back, sorry I didn't say hi.
It's my fault. I apologize.
Yeah, it's all in it.
Yeah. Derpol's a good guy. I just distracted him because I'm a terrible human being.
Yeah.
I'll take the hit on this one.
This live stream has been a little on the thin side. We made some good progress, but I think I'm gonna call it here for today. Yeah, it's a little on the thin side. So I'm just quickly gonna go say goodbye to all of them, Enigma. I will be back in 5 or so minutes. All right.
No worries, man. Have fun.
So where was I? Thank you guys so much for coming out to this live stream. No, there weren't that many here, but you know what? The ones that popped in, thank you. If you're watching this in the future, also thank you. Don't forget to leave a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. Pretty sure most of the people that are here are subscribed. So yeah, we had fun designing the whole police station. Nice hanging out with Enigma. And I will see you guys in the next one. Have a fantastic day. See ya.